right, man. CJ Gardner-Johnson posted on his Instagram ETA, estimated time of arrival. Heard he said he could be back in a few weeks. James Houston now said that he hopes to be back to play a few games in the regular season, get warmed up for the playoff run. Let's talk about how both can impact the Lions. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance get notifications for your or drop a video. So I can't remember. I think James Houston broke his foot or his leg or had a fracture in his leg or whatever. So they need him. I mean, before he got there, he wasn't really getting pressure this season like that. People had tape on him, so he was gonna have to go through like a little period. The NFL seeing them and come with a counter move, and they was trying to throw more on his plate, trying to get him to be a coverage linebacker and all that type stuff. So his advantage, is that he gonna be fresher than everybody else. Gardner-Johnson, his advantage is he gonna be fresher than everybody else. Their disadvantage is what type of conditioning they in to be back on the field. These guys' bodies are conditioned, and they in a type of rhythm. But with James Houston, they need as much pass rush help as they gonna get. So that's just what it is. They need pass rush help. If he can come down there and play half the snaps, 30% of the snaps, they just need him in pass rush situations. So that allow for them to slide Pascal on the inside. That allow whoever ain't getting the pressures, to slide. I mean, Charles Harris has literally done nothing this year. The Core brothers damn near literally has done nothing this year. So that's going to allow, them to get better, get some speed on the outside, something that somebody got to worry about. They need all the help they can get. So him, Bruce Irvin, now you get more speed out there. And that's what they missing. I mean, Julian Okora, he tends to flash. But the problem is, he don't put it all together. And when he started to put it all together, he started getting injured. So that's a big issue with him. But yeah, man, he'd be a huge help. Anytime you get speed, pass rushing, somebody who had 8 sacks last year, wasn't even active for all of the games, was on the practice squad, whatever he had, 6, 7, 8 sacks, you need that. So we'll see what else happened. Also, Aaron Glenn spoke on why Broderick Martin ain't been playing. Said that, he got to get better using his hands, and he working there. He working to get at that. And he also said that laterally, he just don't, his defensive lineman need to be able to move laterally. And right now, he ain't able to move laterally. So apparently they seen something in him. Well, we knew when they drafted him, he was going to be a project. So just wanted to put that out there. I just read the article. But, talk about Gardner-Johnson. I think he had a tear in the pec. It's always a difficult injury, especially when you pressing, especially when, you pressing, you hitting guys. So that injury got to be healed, because you don't want to re-tear it and be out, some time. But, that's what they missing. He is the leader in that back end. Right now, they don't have no leadership. He's the vocal leader. He's the juice in the back end. He going to get everybody in place. He the ball hawk. That's going to allow him to do what Kirby Joseph doing right now. What Kirby Joseph doing right now, he's taking the one-on-ones in the secondary and as the safety. And Tracy Walker probably playing more of the box role. So he's taking the one-on-ones. So you getting him one-on-one with receivers, one-on-one with tight ends. And at his best, Kirby Joseph is a guy that's going to rob. He going to play single high. He going to play the deep half of the field. He's the ball hawk. Gardner-Johnson is the one that's going to guard the slots, guard the, maybe guard the back, guard the tight ends. You know what I'm saying? That's what he for. But now with Tracy Walker probably going kind of more the box guy. Coverage, got a little bit of coverage, and then you probably got Kirby, he covering guys one-on-one right now. And that's not a strong suit right now. So Gardner-Johnson is the one that you want covering these tight ends and hybrid slot receiver tight ends out there. So not only is he going to bring a vocal leader back to the Lions and get him some juice, but he's the one that's going to keep that secondary in order, and they're going to be better for it, and he could take the ball away. cause fumbles, get picks. That's going to put Kirby Joseph in his natural position. I think Brian Branch going to be a lot better from the safeties being a lot better. And then on the outside, Cam and, Jerry Jacobs to have some help. So he's very important. I think he's the most important guy they can get back in there, because he stabilizes that secondary. He's the leader, and then really outside of him, it ain't no juice on that on the team. Who else talking shit? Ain't nobody else talking shit. That's one thing he was worried about when they lost. When they lost old buddy. When they lost what's my man's name? When they lost Jamal Williams. That's one thing they lost when they lost Jamal Williams, when they lost that guy that was that emotional leader, that talker and all that. But that's what Gardner-Johnson gonna bring. He gonna bring put everybody back in their position, stabilizing. And if they can get them back for about a month to go with the season, about 4 games in the season left, that should be enough time to hit the ground running the playoffs and them to play a significant role. Even though James Houston is just probably gonna be a situational pass rusher, but once you say that, you got Bruce Irvin, who's gonna be a situational pass rusher. You gonna get James Houston, who's a situational pass rusher. So that should work. But then again, you gotta look too. You're gonna get a Liam McNeil back. He probably needed a physical break, the rest, and get back. So as long as they can right the ship, and be who they're supposed to be, they should be all right. If they get some guys back with 3 or 4 games left in the season, that allow them to get their feet wet, and they get some major players back. So they getting some major speed back, but next offseason, they got some work to do. Yeah, next offseason, they got some work to do when you talk about getting an interior pass rusher, getting getting somebody on the edge that can rush the passer, probably getting another corner. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think they can have major impact. But I think Gardner-Johnson being a full-time player and what they're missing in the back end, and then that's going to give them more depth in the secondary too. That's going to be able to have Malafanu play some corner, which that's who they should be playing, Malafanu. They should be playing him at corner. I think he's better at corner than Jerry Jacobs is, to be honest. But that's just my opinion on it. But hey, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.